Hi. Good to see you. So I'm just waving hello to Jan on the socials. I always send a little wave when they say hello, and I just realised I'm not waving for Jan. I saw that she said hello 10 minutes ago. So hi Jan. Hi everybody. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. It is Wednesday, middle of the week already. And it is our Black Friday week. Of course, we are leading up to Black Friday this coming Friday, where we have got, let me tell you, a big 3-hour cartload show and Friday night live too. So that's going to be an amazing day. Tomorrow is also going to be fun because we have got a UK clearance show. I know potentially a lot of you won't be here tomorrow because if you're in the US, you'll be celebrating Thanksgiving. But I know how this has worked in the past. A lot of you sort of have us on in the background, have us on while you're doing all of your preparations and stuff. But we will still be here tomorrow whilst you are celebrating. So I do hope if you do get a chance, you can stick us on and say hello. And we're here today, of course, with 2 fantastic shows. Later on tonight, live at 5, we have got a masterclass, all things Sarah's signature. So we've got a whole host of collections for you on that show. Things like, he says, getting his notes, the Fairy Glade, things like the Wild at Heart collection, Garden Party, Age of Elegance. If you've got any of those collections, get ready because we are going to masterclass you on all those a little bit later. Always a good show for the interactivity. So any comments and questions you want to fire in the show, we would love to hear from you. But before all of that, we have a brand new launch for you. Looking forward to this. Really cute, lovely size collection. The colours are fantastic. The illustrations are fantastic. And the theme is fantastic. It is all about love. It's all about the love birds. All about the lovebirds. They are super duper cute, and you know what, the team really have put some thought into this particular launch because they thought, right, we're going to do this fantastic collection. It's called the Lovebirds. So who could we possibly get to launch this? We need 2 crafty lovebirds together. That's what they thought, the team thought. Who can we put in the studio together? Now, Craig wasn't available, so what we've had to do, we've had to settle on my second. No, not really. It's 2 lovebirds. You had to have TV husband and wifey, didn't you? It's me and the Barnsley bombshell. How are you, lovebird?
Absolutely, Mr. Lovebird. I love a lover, love a lover.
Mr. Lover. Mr. Fantastic, semi-fantastic. We weren't singing that earlier on, were we?
We weren't singing that one earlier on. If my story did upload, you'll have heard us singing Love is in the air. I love that song. I can still not remember the name of the man.
John Paul Young.
That's the one. But it absolutely is. The old studio, the whole building, love is in the air today for this fabulous new collection. What I love about this is not like overwhelming. It's just focusing on those 2 gorgeous lovebirds and nice little pieces in there. Not an overwhelming collection, but an absolutely stunning one that I know you're going to love. And again, some beautiful papers, beautiful stamps and dies, embossing folders. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous collection and a real lovely feel-good factor. Of course, the lovebird. I mean, I love these. These are just gorgeous. And whether you want to go colourful or whether you want to go, look how striking that is in the white and gold. Yes. I love that with that paper. Just looks absolutely beautiful. I love this one Rebecca's done in the birdhouse. I think that is so sweet. You've got embossing folders that work together really well. It's a gorgeous one, this one. Again, look at that one that's got just cute. That white striking with the gold in the background. But then, look, add your colour. Use your pieces together. If you love paper piecing, this is going to be a gorgeous one with that edgeable in there. But don't just think cards. Think of things like your gift boxes as well. I absolutely love that. I just love the way that that's being coloured in. And that's, the same theme there with the lovebirds, but with the create card element and creating your shaker cards or taking your things that you already have in your stash, like the, we did the card packs, didn't we? And we also did dies.
Yeah.
So you could, because any one of those, you could be popping these onto. So an absolutely beautiful collection, all focusing on those 2 little lovebirds together. I just adore this one, and I hope you do too. And I hope you take it to your hearts like we've all taken it to ours.
Yeah, I've got that song stuck in my head now. It's going to be going all around.
All day.
The Mr. Lover. Oh, Mr. Lover. That one. You know what, Mr. Fantastic, semi-fantastic. Oh no, go away. Sing something else. Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. All you need is love. Do, 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 do. Go away, Mr. Lover Lover. Oh no. Anyway, let's say a few hellos and I'll take you through the full collection. Jan is on the socials as we have found out. Julie Palmer joins us saying good afternoon. Afternoon. Sarah joins us saying morning from Tennessee. Hello, Tennessee. Hello, also Ohio. Lois Scathethis is in. Laughing Gravy says good morning, all from a chilly Aylesbury. That's my old neck of the woods. Laughing Gravy. PB Brewer Martin says good morning, D. Rob and Ben, the entire CC team and all of you. Hey, Jan. Hey, PB. Christine Mahoney says, good morning, afternoon, everyone. Hello, Christine Mahoney. Carletta Morris says, good morning, good morning. Dan Hatch says, good morning, good morning. Pat says, good morning, Ben, Debbie, Jan, Super CTV crew, and all of my crafting friends from New Jersey. Hello, New Jersey. Laurie Barnett says, good morning from Gilbert, Arizona. Hello, Gilbert. Hello to Shirl and Telsford saying, good morning, Ben, Debbie, and everyone. Altje de Vries joins us from a rainy Netherlands. Michael Adams is in. Watch us, sir. Afternoon, Ben and Debbie. And Tatiana Gordon says, good morning from Virginia. Keep the comments and hellos coming through. The collection is beautiful. Details coming up on your screen here. Remember, it is double point for you as well. Absolutely brilliant time to shop. Oh, look at the papers. They're gorgeous. Oh. Aren't they so lovely? And what I love about this, again, Debbie, is you can see on this page, it's already a perfect example, the first one I flicked to. As Leanne will always tell you, you have got the ability, really simply, to snip into these and create your 6x6 papers because they have been designed with intent for you to be able to do that. So if you want to use it as a whole, you can, but if not, lovely 6x6 with your little lovebirds there. You've got your lovebirds up here, but if you want to go lovebirdless, you've got beautiful floral arrangements as well. So you can do that, can't you? Absolutely. I know these are lovebirds, but earlier on when I was talking about that, I was like, oh, look at the budgies. But they are sort of like beautiful budgies as well, aren't they? You call it what you want, but lovebirds, beautiful budgies. On the back, you've got a more sort of stripped down design again, like the background of the A side, if you like. So if you want to do more with the B side, obviously you can. Look at the colours on the pink. That is stunning.
Absolutely. It's a lovely fresh colour palette that's gone into this with this paper pad. But those lovebirds, again, taking centre stage.
Yeah.
I love the floral design as well and all the background with the love hearts, how it's all tied in to work so beautifully.
They've escaped from their cage, look. They've broken free.
Lovely.
On the wings of love, only the two of us. I love this one as well. Look at I didn't realise there were so many different colours of lovebirds. I've got to be honest with you.
I'll be totally honest with you, me neither.
I'll have to give you some lovebird facts as we go through the show.
Yeah, I love a fact.
But this page particularly gives you that real sort of tropical feel. Oh, hello, pads are being funny again. And as we go through, you do have page. Look at those. I mean, looking at the wings of these. Not that I'm like a bird expert at all. They look more sort of cockatoo-y to me, rather than lovebirds. You know,
oh yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Especially him because he's got like a little.
Me pretending to know what a cockatoo is.
Well, it's another type of small bird.
I know, a bird.
Everybody's heard about the bird. Yes. What were you going to say?
A bird's a bird to me. That's what I was going to say. A bird's a bird. Beautiful birds, gorgeous colours. It's like you said, look at that though. Beautiful colours.
I mean, it could be a seagull, couldn't it? You know, bird's a bird, seagull, eagle.
Aren't they just beautiful? This paper pad is absolutely stunning. I think every page on there is something different.
Oh,
that's so cute. That's me and you.
I think that is me and you. Bright and beautiful. All things bright and beautiful. But certainly, if you, as I say, the great thing is if you just want to snip into these and just create beautiful projects without the birds, you've got plenty of opportunity to be able to do that too. There's even a cute little bumblebee there as well. Look at that. There's so much interest, great illustrations, and as I say, loads of stunning colours, loads of beautiful florals, and of course, all of those lovebirds in there too. You get 24 double-sided sheets in the 6x6, and you get that recreated again in your 12x12. So 12x12 and 6x6, you get once over in the bundle. And then you get your luxury linen card too, and no accident that all of the colours in here once again match up perfectly with the colours that you've got in your pad. And as I say, you'll be reaching for this to create your cards with the papers, but isn't this just a really bright, funky, fun set of colours that you're getting within this linen cardstock. Perfect for your spring, summertime crafting. As we move into 2025, you're getting 6 different colours there, and you're getting 4 sheets of each within that bundle. That, by the way, is your bonus buy bundle too. So if you want to get more of the paper and card, you add that bundle on its own into your basket after you've got the showstopper. And the showstopper bundle brings you, of course, all of the other elements as well. This one is called Love is in the Air. This particular die. I mean, how stunning is that detail, that edgeable?
It's a beautiful
amazing.
edgeable, yeah. And of course, with it being an edgeable, you can cut it as a panel, which is what the other side shows you.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 options now. You can use this, and again, that's so much detail in there.
And into like your box lids as well, you could do.
Exactly that, yeah.
Yeah. However you want to do it, if you want a paper piece into that, use some of your illusion film as well, of course, you can do that. So that one is called Love is in the Air. This one is called Mr. Loba Loba. No, it's not. This one is called I Love You. I mean, how super stinking cute is that?
Yeah, it's sat in that love heart. I love how the twigs, the branches have come round into that love heart shape. It's just absolutely beautiful. Lots of snippability into this, lots of paper piecing things that you can be doing with this as well.
You could almost, I think you probably could, if you just wanted that heart shape on its own, you could even snip away the bird, couldn't you?
Yeah.
If you wanted just to use that, for something else. You've then got the love birds, so that is those beautiful birds in stamp form for you, look all sort of cozied up. And then this embossing folder I absolutely love. This is called your Beautiful Blossom. And just how handy is that going to be again? Not only, like we've seen some of the cards with Debbie already, not only as a beautiful background for your lovebirds in this collection, but that I think is going to work across multiple floral collections, isn't it?
Absolutely. Gorgeous. Like a cherry blossom, isn't it? It's beautiful.
And then last but by no means least, you have got your sentiments. This is called Written in Feathers. You have got, I'll read you these. You've got I Love You, a love story written in feathers. It's the friends we meet along the way that help us enjoy the journey. I met you, I liked you, I loved you, I'm keeping you. Oh. With love on your special day, friendship is the best kind of sunshine. Love is in the air. Good friends lift you when you forget to fly.
Isn't that a lovely sentiment? Do you know that sentiment I could quite easily use so many times to some of my friends, especially when they're not going through the best of times. And yeah, absolutely. It's just a beautiful sentiment.
That's a perfect example of, I think, why everybody loves this crazy world of craft, because, I think when people have birthdays and anniversaries and things like that, you almost expect the cards, don't you? But that's a lovely sentiment to send to somebody on a day when they're not expecting a card. Like when Debbie says they're a little bit down in the dumps, you want to cheer somebody up. You can use your crafty talents to put a smile on somebody's face. And this one here says, life holds many blessings. I'm glad you're one of them. Oh, they are super cute.
They are. And we automatically think, when we talk about a collection, lovebirds, lovers in the air, you automatically think of couples and people that are in relationships and all that kind of thing. It's not. This is to anybody in your life that you love, whether it be a friend, whether it be a family member, whether it be the other half, or, honestly, it just crosses the whole scope of different types of cards or projects that you can be sending to the, honestly, home decor pieces I was thinking about with this one other day, and I thought, these make some really beautiful pieces around your home as well. So, just a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. It really is.
Nicely priced at £56 if you're platinum, $72. And remember, if you go for the showstopper, you then put the card and paper bundle into your basket as well as the showstopper, and you'll get a second helping of your 6x6, 12x12 and linen cardstock for half price, plus you'll get your double points as well. Few quick comments then. Hi to Janice, who's joined us. Tatiana Gordon is in. Hi to Polly Coe in Florida. Felicia Neal in Toledo, Ohio. And Rosalind Russell in Maryland. Michael Adams says, one for my bucket list is to meet Ben and Debbie. Michael, I want to meet you too. You've met, obviously, Debbie. But you want to meet us together?
He wants the Mr. and Mrs. together. I keep saying we should do a roadshow together. We should go down, like I've said to Chesterfield and Evesham, I'll bring you down with me.
Well, into the next one, I'll come.
I will. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I ain't got one in the diary just yet, but hopefully very soon.
Warn them first that I'm thinking of coming, because I don't want to turn up and them to be like...
They're normally at a weekend, so you'll be okay.
Okay.
Unless you cricket.
As long as it's before April.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do a park run in Chesterfield.
Yeah.
I can run around the store. Zoe says, it could be worse, Ben. For 2 days, I've had I'm a Barbie girl stuck in my head.
Oh, don't put that in my head.
Doesn't matter what bird they are, says Christine, just that they are in love. And I'm loving this set already, says Pat. Love the colours. You're not going to have a lot of waste with this paper. Perfect for a wedding. Hi, Rebecca. Michael says, bit of info for Ben. There are 9 species of lovebird. Okay. And Algie, oh, sorry, that was one of Nicola's facts, Michael. And Algie says, it's a parrot. The name is Dwerg Papagaai in the Netherlands.
Dwerg Papagaai.
Dwerg Papagaai. Have I said that right out here? Probably not. Morning from Hamburg in New York, says Mo Crafts. We love our birds, so this is a must-have. Let me know what you're shopping for. Let me know what you're buying. Any questions and comments, fire them in. Shall we see a little demo with the lovely lovebird Debbie over there?
I love that, the lovely lovebird.
Lovely lovebird.
I've been having my ego stroked all day today. I'm loving this. Right, so let me start with, I say start with. I think I've gone full pelt with this one because I'm using the Love is in the Air metal edgeable die.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to be using, excuse me, I've got a
Frog in your throat.
Yes. I was going to say I've got lovebird in my throat, but that sounds a bit weird. Yeah, the lovebirds themselves. Now, this is a stamp and metal die so that you can actually use that as a topper piece, but I'm just going to be using the stamp part of that as well. So first things first, an edgeable. I mean, come on, this is just a beautiful, beautiful edgeable. It really is. Oh, do you know, I do it every time. I did this because this is the new studio set. I've got a set at home and I did exactly the same. Let me just...
Oh, it's super stuck to the card, isn't it?
I know, it didn't want to come off there. Let me just stick that back down. Now, the edgeable, so this card base, let me just give you the measurements, because if I remember rightly, I did it just shy of 6 inches. Okay. Because this comes up to just under 6 inches by 8.5. And it's just our white cardstock that I've just done, folded with an A4 sheet. And I'm just going to pop that just at the side because I'm going to have it hanging over the edge. For anybody who doesn't know what an edgeable is, because I am conscious we do have new people join us all the time, an edgeable gives you a cut on the edge of the card whilst it stays at the other side connected to your cardstock. So there's no outside cutting edge. There's the detail, but there's no outside cutting edge which links all the way around, which is what this is. So that's the bit that cuts away, that's the bit that stays connected. And like you said, if you're doing box lids, this is the way that you would use it, and then cut away at your box lid and perhaps add some acetate or something underneath. Now I'm just going to, take that up to the far end. In fact, I'm going to line that up so I can get a nice even using my glass mat top and bottom. I'm going to pop my tape onto both top and the bottom, and I am also going to put one in the centre because I know the Gemini, I know how powerful it is, and it can knock that slightly off. I am going to open it up though because I don't want it to cut through both sides. Let's have a look. Big plates, let's bring the big plates in. So I'm just going to pop this onto one of my larger plates, wipe that clean, pop that down. Now there is a bit of intricacy to this, so we are going to use the magnetic shim and then put the other cutting plate on the top. Ooh, just like, ooh, what's this?
Oh, that die is from, what was the collection now? That stamp set that we had, the 2 stamps, what was it called? There was 2 sets of stamps that we had, and it was the die that cut them out.
I'm not sure. I was looking at that thinking, is that a little bit of a giveaway clue to what's coming out?
What were you looking at?
There was a cut of a figure on the...
Oh, I didn't look at that. I looked at the brick wall die.
Oh, you see something else? Oh, you saw the die.
From the all occasions.
You saw that bit.
Yeah.
And you saw that bit and thought that, but I was looking at that. Woohoo! Turn that around. We'll not have a look at that anymore. We'll put that to one side.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
That lovebird in your throat is getting bad, isn't it?
Because I'm like, what's going off there?
Oh.
Interesting.
Is that something on the horizon?
Could well be. Could well be. We'll say no more. I went into the office today, Ben.
Yeah.
I've seen the January things.
Oh, you read of me?
Oh.
What we got? Can you say anything?
I can't tell you.
Oh.
I'll tell you later.
Whereabouts is it in the office? Maybe I can...
with Tasha.
Ah.
Yeah,
oh, Tasha. Is it in the special room?
Well, no, it was on a desk.
Oh.
And Debbie being the nosy, my nickname when I was younger was Moseby Debby.
Nebby?
Nebby.
What does that mean?
Because I'm a nosy Parker.
Is that what Nebby means?
Nebby, yeah. Nebby in Yorkshire is Nebby for nosy. And obviously it rhymes with Debbie, so, you know.
Nebby Debby.
Nebby Debby. Because I do like to have a little nose around. Sometimes it can get me into trouble. But yeah,
So you weren't invited in for a nose around, you popped in to say hello
popped in to say hello. Now, I like to go in now and again and go and say hello to everybody, and got some new faces, and yeah, it was nice. So, and then I just walked past Tasha's desk, stopped in my tracks, and we're like, oh, what's this? So she had no choice but to show me. I'm a Nebby person. I love to have a little look.
Oh.
Now, look at this. Look how gorgeous that is. It's absolutely beautiful. And like I said, actually crying out to be paper piece. So you perhaps put a little bit of acetate under there and perhaps paper piece these pieces back in if you love your paper piecing elements. Or do a little bit of a drop shadow, which is actually what I've done with this one. So just going to speed forward that because you can see how you cut that out on the edge. I'm just going to speed forward this piece because what I have done is a little bit of a mixture of two things here.
Okay.
So I cut my piece out in gold, okay? And then I've sandwiched some purple. So cut it through again. So take your, where's it gone? There it is. Take your die again and run it through with the purple. And I've took the purple from the linen pad.
Yeah.
Just knock out all of those little pieces. So let's push those out and then paper piece them back in. But I've also cut it out in the gold for the under shadow. Can you see I've done a drop shadow? Very faint, but it gives it that little bit of a shadow drop.
Yeah.
And you'll see it in a second when I put the cardstock underneath. And then just used the gold love hearts from there for a bit of added decoration. So it just looks nice. So it looks like I've extended that because it goes so far up, but then I've put some extra pieces in just to give it that little bit of an extra decoration. Now I did say I was going to pop a little piece of cardstock onto the top.
So they are.
Aren't they stinkingly cute? They are
so cute.
Absolutely stinking cute. Now, I've again just popped onto there that purple cardstock with a bit of white. The reason I chose the white was to make this pop because there's purple in here and there's white. You could do it with the green because the green would make that pop as well, but I am a little bit of a purple lover, so I'm just going to pop that on to start with. Come on, open your glue, Debs. Let's just pop that down and we'll stick that panel on. However, I want to fill this one up. I'm going full hog with this, like I said, so I'm just going to pop that down for a second. Now, I don't know if you can see at the side of me, I've got the, do you know the watercolour paints that we had on that?
Oh, yeah.
Immense price. Was it the 60-minute deal?
Yeah, it was on Craftpot, wasn't it?
Oh, my life. Yeah, so I've used some of those and I've also used Sunbeam to create something else as well because I want my paper to go a long way. So I'm just going to leave that just to settle just for a second. Just push that to one side. So I've brought in Sunbeam, but I've also got my watercolour palette. So I've got the watercolour palette because we're going to do a spot of colouring with that in a second. But can create a nice little background piece. So I've got a bit of watercolour cardstock. It's about using lots of your different things that you've got in your crafty stash already to bring into collections and don't think necessarily straight away, oh, I'll put a piece of the card, you know, the paper and the cardstock at the back. Have a little play with other things that you might have. So I've got a bit of water. Got a couple of paintbrushes.
We have got as well, if you check down on the shop to show, loads of different pens for you, well, mainly tri-blends on the show, in colours which I think will work really nicely with this range. Things like your floral blends, your coastal blends. So do check the shop to show for those deals if you want to be using your alcohol markers. Yeah. But you can use whatever. As you're seeing here.
Yeah, absolutely. I've done a range of different things today with different colouring mediums because we've got them at us fingertips, haven't we? So why not use them? Obviously, this is the shimmer, and I've used the Sunbeam shimmer with this because I'm using white cardstock. You could use the Moonbeam on black cardstock, but I've gone with this one because you'll get that lovely shimmer. I'm just going to throw a couple of colours down on there. Where's that gold gone? Because I love that gold as well. Yeah, we'll go with gold ribbon. Again, just add a bit of water into there, a little few splashes, splatters to create a little bit of a background piece. I've got one dried off at the ready at the side of me, and I'll show you. But it just creates a little bit of a. And again, if you look,
what you done?
Should have moved that out of the way, Debbie. I got a splash or two on there.
Never mind.
But the reason I chose that purple and that gold because it kind of complements what I've done so far. But Debbie's going to move that out of the way because that's the problem with splashing. It goes, does anybody else do this at home? Where you take and you do what you get carried away with your inks and you start splashing, and before you know it, you've covered absolutely everything. Lamps, Gemini, plates, desk. I'm not
Cats,
kidding.
dogs.
Just got everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Are you messy like that, Nick? Because I know Nick likes to do a spot of crafting. See, it's not just me. It's not just me. Sometimes I think I'm the world's messiest crafter, but actually, I'm not at all. It's just the nature of the beast.
Nature of the beast.
Yeah. So let that dry. Am I plugged in? Let's have a look. Oh, I am. Let's give it a little dry off.
Jeffrey's joined us saying, joyous day to Ben and Debbie and the best and most extraordinary crew. The dye is gorgeous, says Sarah. And hi to Jenny from Brooklyn, New York. Says, hi Ben and Debbie, you're looking beautiful. Oh, hi Ben and Debbie. Oh, hi Ben. And Debbie, you're looking beautiful.
Oh, I thought she meant you, Ben. Oh, did you see Ben's face? Oh, somebody please call Ben. Ben,
yeah.
You're beautiful.
You. Stop it.
Is it okay to call a man beautiful?
Yeah, I think so.
I know, because they always say handsome.
Handsome.
So Ezra will say, because Tasha believes in giving the kids like self-belief in themselves, and he sent me a little video. Nanan, I'm handsome, aren't I? I'm such a nice person. Yes, you are, darling. Yes, you are. But I like, you are beautiful as well. And he's like, thank you, Nana, but I'm handsome.
Oh, he wants to be handsome.
He likes to be handsome, yeah. He's only 3. He's 3. Bless his little lot. Actually, soon to be 4. Where's that time gone?
Where has that time gone?
I know. Oh, can I just quickly show you how lovely that looks on there as a lovely background piece with that lovely shimmer. Just beautiful.
That is beautiful.
So, I'm not finished though, because I did say I was going to use the butterflies.
What?
This is not a butterfly collection.
This is the lovebirds.
I think I've lost the plot.
Remember? Love is in the air.
That's it. Oh, Mr. Lover Man. Now, I will just tell you, because I wanted to not just use this stamp, I've actually already pre-stamped this up, but can you see the beautiful lovebirds? They are beautiful. But what I've used is a watermark ink pad and some gold. Because look, if I'm going to, shall we do it that way, Jamie? I've done gold and I've heat embossed it. I thought I wanted to change it up a little bit. Normally I'd do it in black, and I thought, oh no, let's have something that actually matches with the rest of the. Get where I'm coming from? Gold.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, see? Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Yeah, absolutely. But I am going to use now those fabulous watercolour palettes to create and colour in. So again, think about all the different mediums that you've got in your collection. Now, I'm not going to spend ages doing this, but I will show you what I mean. But in fact, shall I bring those 2 out first? Let's put them out. Because these are all numbered. I had Jamie doing this morning. That's why I'm giggling to myself. I had Jamie working for me this morning.
What was he doing?
I made him get all these out for me.
Ah.
It's such a good one. That's the lovely thing. You can get them out of your colour palette.
So then you can replace them, obviously.
You want my lovely?
You can replace them if you want to.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to come in first with a little bit of the... and the reason... Oh, God, aren't they just the most vibrant... Beautiful.
Wow, they are.
Honestly, just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, again, because I've heat embossed it, almost kind of acts like a little bit of a well, you know, to create, so things don't spread. But of course, I can blend these as well. So let me go in with me green. Where's my tissue? God, there it is. I'm hiding it. Let me just get my tissue to give my brush a bit of a clean. Such beautiful, the quality of these is absolutely fantastic. So again, I'm just going to take my green into there, and I'm going to blend a little bit in between the two. Also acts as a little bit of a resist as well, so they're absolutely gorgeous. Now, you can use this as you put your colour in there and then pick it up, but I'm just going straight in there because I knew this demo would take me a little bit longer. I should have saved this for later on, Nick.
Hey, don't matter, we've got loads of time. You can take your time, don't rush through it. Shaz says, hi Ben and Debbie and Jan and all the crew. Being a bird breeder, this collection just had to go in my basket. Shaz, what type of birds do you breed is what I want to know. We used to live next door, and I lived in just outside of Aylesbury. We used to live next door to an old chap who had racing pigeons. I always marvelled at how they knew how to come back. You know what I mean? Like, birds are very clever, aren't they?
Yeah, they are
clever. You
clever.
Just send them off on a race or something. They'd drive them out somewhere, take them off on a race, and then they come back and fly back to his house. I always just marvelled at how
How?
Knew the directions.
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
need a sat nav sometimes
Well,
to get
that's
from
it,
A
like,
to
how do
B,
they
so I don't
know?
know how a bird does it.
yeah.
That's amazing.
I don't know.
What kind of birds does Sharon breed?
Well,
I'm interested.
Shaz?
Shaz?
Let us know.
Yes, please.
And Carol G says, Debbie, I'm loving your nails today.
Oh, thank you very
Are they
much.
different ones to yesterday?
It's just a bit of glitter. No, it's just a bit of glitter sprinkled over the edge.
What are glitter?
So a bit. So it's just a clear varnish, and it's like, well, gel because the heat set. Do you know what I mean when you cure them? It's just glitter sprinkled. Take a brush,
Right.
dip it in your glitter,
Yeah.
and then just literally swirl it.
Well,
drops
you've done
it
them
down.
yourself?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah.
Ah.
Well, actually, no.
Oh.
I'll be totally honest with you. I had these done professionally, darling, but that's exactly what. Do you know during lockdown when we used to have to rezone? That's exactly what I used to do. Take glitter, sparkle over the top, done. 2-second job.
Might get some sparkling nails for my Panto performance in January.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
I can do it for you.
Could you?
I've got the kit. Yeah. Yeah.
So imagine walking around for 4 days with long sparkling nails.
When does it start?
It's only a short one. It's the 3rd, 4th and 5th of January.
I want to come and get tickets. Nicola, Jamie, you coming with me? Yeah, let's go and watch our Ben.
Are you going to come? Oh, are you? Yeah, if you want.
Jamie, can we come?
If you want to come. So it's up to you guys. No heckling though, yeah? And it's only like a really small little,
Don't try and put us off.
theatre.
Yeah, we're going to come.
It's not like a big professional thing. But I always think like sometimes like the small amateur ones are the best ones. You know what I mean? Panto as it should be. And it's got me in a dress, so what more do you want? Yeah.
That I can't wait to see. And obviously being there at the time when you were getting all your dresses,
Oh yes.
your wigs, your hats.
I picked up all the dresses. You guys remember George Aiken, one of our presenters here from a few years back, lives in the same town as Debbie, and he does panto daming as well. So I went down to Barnsley 2 weekends ago to pick up some dresses for the show. And we were exchanging them in the Costa car park in Barnsley. There's a load of builders across the road like looking at us, like drinking out their flasks of coffee going, what on earth is going on? And then Debbie is like, let me try on one of those costumes. And she grabbed this massive hat. I'm not even joking you. The bow was like this big, the bow on the hat. It was absolutely
just
massive.
right up my street. I love things
And
like
she was
that.
parading around the car park like Margarita Prakatan. They go, take a picture, take a picture. You might have seen it on Debbie's socials.
Yeah, I absolutely loved, genuinely. If I could have got those frocks on, I would have been there.
Yeah.
Stripping off and putting them on. But
Well, I had
we
them
did
on
get
last
some
Wednesday.
funny looks.
They were very fitting. Shaz breeds budgies, canaries, finches and diamond doves.
Diamond? What's a diamond dove?
What's a diamond dove? Yeah. And Mary Beth Dawes says, gorgeous yellow. Which is this set of paints again Debbie
So this
is using?
is from, I always call them sheeners. I know they're not sheeners, but there are 48 watercolour palettes.
Yeah.
When I say artist quality, they really are, and some beautiful colours. Now, under each one, so I'm just going to lift it up just so I can show you, each one has got a colour code, and it also comes with like a colour guide. So if I just pop it there, they've all got a name, they've all got a colour guide to it as well, and a number, and the number equals on the back. So they're absolutely beautiful. And the thing I've always said about watercolour is it can be really forgiving. So can you see how I've like blended a few colours there? I can actually get those. I mean, look how beautiful that looks when you can really go to town with watercolour. Obviously, let that dry, and I'm just going to put that to one side because Debbie has got carried away and I've seen the time and I'm like, oh my God, I need to crack on.
They are in stock as well, by the way, if you want that.
They are.
Yeah, $34.99.
Yeah, they were on a fabulous deal yesterday, but they're still on a fabulous deal.
Yeah, they
Just
are.
because we had the 60-minute deal, we still do have fabulous deals on them. And when I say a little goes a long way,
Yeah, it does.
absolutely it goes a long way. I've got that much. I'll sort it out in a minute. I'll pop them there.
She's so tidy, isn't she?
I'm so tidy, but I'm just going to bring in my finished one so you can see it, because what I've just done is obviously let that dry. I've taken the blue, so the blue one, just gone around the edges there to give it that little lift, and then I splashed some of me, go back to the sunbeam, I splashed some of the same one that I used over the top just to create a lovely little background piece. And I'm just going to sit that now onto my piece of cardstock again that I've already pre-done the mats and layers. You don't need to see me doing all like that. We can be doing that on a craft along and things like that. But this is just to show you those little techniques on and other different things that you could be colouring with as well. So just going to sandwich that onto the top. There we go. And then I'm going to bring in my card that's been drying over there. And I'm going to lift that. So I'm going to put a few foam pads underneath. I've brought mine in.
Oh, right. One's from home.
One's from home. Well, one's from my little craft bag because the other ones are just a bit too small for me. So, and I don't want to pester Tracy. I don't want to ask her for them, so I'm sure she'll be fine. But yeah, just thought I'd get my own out. There we go. And then just popping that onto, the centre part.
Yeah.
Let's go in fact, just a bit above there, because I'm going to bring in one of our sentiments as well. And all I've done with that is I met you, I liked you, I loved you, I'm keeping you. I thought of you. That was like, it's miles away, it's miles away, it's miles away.
Sorry, I'm just looking at...
It's okay,
no, I am listening.
It's like my heart on the line there.
No, I'm sorry. Nicholas just sent me a picture of something which one of our viewers has sent to, and I was just trying to click on it, so I was doing... I'll show you the picture in a second. Sorry, Debbie. What were you saying?
The sentiment was for you.
Oh, do it again.
I met you, I liked you, I loved you, I'm keeping you.
You.
And the real Mrs M doesn't mind. We're really good friends. The real Mrs M.
She'd be happy to get rid of me for a bit, to be honest.
Well,
she's been with me for 23 years.
She does know that you've got me for life, bless her. She knows. She knows.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's exactly what it was like when I met you all those years ago.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
Of the night.
We met in the middle of the night, didn't we?
We did. Hey? Yes, we did.
And became best friends.
Absolutely. Ooh, do you know what I forgot to put on?
No.
The background piece that I've made.
Oh, yes.
Little splashy, it's all nice and dry now, so let's pop that on. Oh, I do love those colours. Do you know what I shouldn't be doing? Debbie. We're not going to waste.
Are you gutting?
We're not going to waste. We're going to chop it out. We're going to use our paper trimmer. We're going to keep that gorgeous, luxurious linen cardstock for future projects.
Absolutely.
You're not going to see it. So if you've got your paper trimmer, and if you haven't, get it, because you do need one in your life. And I say this often enough, when we've got gorgeous, cardstock, you want to get as much as possible out of it. Yeah. And that's not going to be seen, and it literally takes 2 minutes to do it. So,
and that's the superpower of the paper trimmer, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That you can gut your card.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just going to pop that onto the base, and then I'll put my background piece over the top.
Just whilst you are gluing, Nicola, this picture that Michael sent through, are these pictures he's taken?
Michael's a very, very good photographer.
I realised that.
And this is another one of his passions with birds. So have you seen them? Because he's showed me, and I'm like, I'm blown away by his photography skills as well.
Oh, you have got it, or I've got it? Oh, I've got it. I was going to say, I have got it, yeah. You can't show it. Hang on a minute. Let me try and...
have we got a problem with our...
We've got some gremlins on the system. We'll not mention that again, because when we mention that, then we haven't been able to do pictures for a while, basically.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Have you not tried Control-Alt-Delete there, or like resetting or unplugging it and starting again?
I was just going to say, do you remember the IT crowd?
Yeah.
Have you? Going away. But yeah, just turn it off and switch it back on.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. So I've gone to town with the first one. Beautiful stamps, beautiful edgeables. Take your colouring mediums, create your own little backgrounds if you want your paper to go a little bit further. But honestly, absolutely stunning lovebirds. I love these too. I just hope you've all taken it to your hearts, like I said, like we have in here, because it really is a lovely, lovely collection.
Here's the birds. So, Michael, these are kingfishers, if I'm not mistaken. Look at those. Taken by our very own Michael. Absolutely fantastic, those.
They're a super talented family,
you must have I mean, I don't really know, but you must have like a pro camera of sorts to be able to get in that close and take those pictures of such great detail. Maybe he's got one of those like bird whistles so he gets close. And I'll go, wah, wah. Michael, let us know how you take such good pictures, because they are brilliant. Thank you for sending those in. A man of many, many talents, no doubt. A few quick comments coming through. We're very busy for these. Excuse the pun, but they are flying out of the door, both the showstopper and indeed the bundle on its own. The colours are absolutely beautiful and delicious, says PB. Definitely one of my favourite Happy Palettes. Evelyn says, good morning from a snowy Colorado. Hello. Hello also to Sarah, who says, beautiful card, Debbie. Hello there, my crafty friend, says Trisha Love. Hello, Trisha. And Carol says, I love the speckled inside. I've always used just a plain light colour, and this looks great. And Zoe Carver says, I grew up with racing pigeons. Every day, a trip out would include a crate of pigeons. We would let them out before leaving and then race home to see who got back first. Well, who did? You have to let us know who won. Did you win, or did you manage to catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon? I used to love that. Remember that? Muttley, you sniggering fool. Anyway, I'll show you the bundle when we come back in more detail, but get to the checkout. Showstopper option available. If you get in the showstopper, make sure you add in more of that card and paper. When you do that, you'll get the second lot for half price. When we come back, we will, well, have some more fantastic demos with this amazing Lovebirds collection.
I like to get up, chill, relax, get a cup of tea, then get myself sorted. And if I'm presenter, I'll write all my notes. If I'm the demonstrator, I'll get my prep out, have another look at it, make sure that everything is the way it needs to be for the show, do the show. Then what I'll do is I'll grab something to eat, then have another look at the sheets again, making sure the next show's all good to go. Then we do that show, tidy. I always like to make sure that the area is nice and tidy, either for myself the next day or whoever's in. Jump in the car, head home. I will quickly unpack what I need to unpack, and then I get on that sofa as quick as I can. Soon as we go live, I love that within our live shows, I always get the butterflies. Soon as we get that countdown in our ear that we're just going live, butterflies kick in, and within about 10-15 seconds, I'm going. Butterflies have gone, and we just enjoy the show. Early riser. Oh, shower in the morning. Tea. Oh, savoury breakfast. Masterclass. My mobile phone. Oh, anything with chicken. Currently, it is the weekend, Blinding Light, and it has been for about a couple of years, and I still love it. Apart from jumping in the car, chilling on the sofa, watching TV.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobbymaker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury, normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
This collection's bombastic. It's semi-fantastic.
I'm sorry.
That's going to be in my head all day, all night. All night. Oh yeah. I love the speckled inside. I've done that one. PB Brewer Martin says, I think these are really great sentiments, different and unique. I'll take you through everything again just now so you can see if you've just joined us. And Pat says, I have to get this set. My grandson will be having a destination wedding in the near future. So I can see me using this set for a lot of different things. But as slow as I am with things, I'll have to start it now. Get it whilst you can now, because I do think this is flying out the door. Stat for you, a lot of people shopping, over 85% of people who have bought the Showstopper have bought the bonus buy bundle. And I did mention it. Team were questioning me in the break going, is there a bonus buy bundle? I was like, I've literally mentioned it about 500 times. No one listens, no one listens. I don't know why I bother sometimes. It's like being at home, this. I say stuff at home, no one ever listens to me, anywhere I go. Anyway, just so you know, dear viewer, there is a bonus buy. The bonus buy is all of the papers, once again, in a lovely bundle. So in the Showstopper itself, you get everything I'm about to show you. So all of these beautiful papers, and they are the most stunning papers. This one particularly has got that real sort of tropical feel to it. You've got all these stunning lovebirds. Thank you, Nicola, and also to Michael, who have fed me some lovebird facts. If you're looking through this and thinking, my goodness me, look at all of the different colours and species of lovebird. Well, I'll have you know, there are 9 different species of lovebird, and I think we've covered off a lot of them within this particular collection. Before you ask, don't say, well, what's that one then? What species is that set of lovebirds there? That is the lesser spotted black-winged lovebird, the black-winged, yeah, lovebird, that one there. They do actually mate for life though, lovebirds, is another thing that I've picked up. And also, thank you, Nicola, for sending this one through. Another little fact for you is just go through this beautiful, I mean, look at those two there. I think those two are my favourites. I think if me and Debbie were lovebirds, we would be those two right there. Apparently, they can, even though they're lovebirds, they can be quite mean and they can be quite territorial, and they don't like other birds, like, you know, jumping in on their patch, apparently.
I'm a bit like that with you.
Do you know what? I'm a bit like that with you whenever you go to that other place without me and you talk to that other bloke called Nigel.
Oh, look at the TV, hubby. I've got 2.
I love Nigel. Ooh, Nigel May.
Oh, dear.
Do you know what though? As much as I've got, you know, my real wifey, I've got you.
Yeah.
I'll allow you to have one other man.
Thank you.
And Nigel, I will allow that. Seeing as I also love Nigel a lot. So I will allow that. Nigel, if you're watching. So there's your paper pad. It's a crazy world we live in, isn't it?
It is.
24 sheets in your 12 by 12. You get those shrunken down to size for the 6 by 6. So that's also included. Plus, you are going to get your beautiful linen cardstock. Tracy has just stomped up the corridor there. So I thought she was coming in here to hit me. So the colours that you are getting within your linen cardstock are beautiful. Yes, they are going to match absolutely perfectly. I mean, let's just play the game, shall we? Ready? There you go. That's going to work. I can't flick at the minute for some reason. There you go, look at that though, like the orange on the linen picked out there in your florals, and then the blue matching the blue in the background. It's all been done perfectly for you, basically, is what we're saying. But also, the colours that you've got in here, I just think will work really nicely right through the year as well, in your sort of springtime, summertime collection. Some really lovely colours in there, bright and bold colours. You're getting 6 of those, 4 sheets of each. That represents also the paper collection at the bottom of your screen. So that's your bonus buy. You can buy that on its own for £35 or $48, but if you buy it with the showstopper, it then comes down to half that price, so £17.50 or $24, less your platinum discount on top of that, so take off another 20%. The hardware that you get in here, you have got the Love Is in the Air die, that beautiful, stunning edible, the 2 lovebirds in the cage there. You've also got this, which I think this die might be my favourite in the set. I love that.
I love it. There's a couple of things I'm doing with it. Using it as the creator card and then using it, snipping it out.
I love you.
Thank you.
That's what it's... I mean, I do, but that's what it's...
I thought you were telling you love me. I thought,
No, I do,
bless you.
but that's also what it's called. Oh yeah, I love you.
Thank you.
I love you, Debbie. I do. Lovebirds.
Oh.
They were super cute. They look like they're having a little bit of a snuggly snooze together.
Yeah,
Rachel,
a little snuggly cuddle.
Yeah, cuddled up.
Yeah.
The beautiful blossom embossing fleur. I mean, take a look at that. I'm so pleased now that we're doing the beautiful
I think it really shows off the embossing folder beautifully, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, yeah. On the mirror card, you get to see all the detail of that beautiful emboss. And then also, of course, you get all these sentiments, which a lot of you have chatted about. They're written in the feathers with some sentiments, like I always say to Tracy when she brings me coffee, I love you.
Oh.
She's gone out shaking her head.
She's probably going to hit me over the head with mine because I've asked for some milk in it, because you've come and brought it, because I used to drink it black.
Have you sent it back?
Yeah, because I used to drink it black, but I don't drink it black anymore, so I've had to send it back.
You are braver than me, is all I will say. That is, just take it next time. Just
I'm going to
drink
take it. I'm going to take it.
Don't poke the bear. You've also got good friends lift you when you forget to fly, which we love. It's the friend we meet along the way that helps us enjoy the journey, and life holds many blessings. I'm glad you're one of them. So all of that is included. Showstopper, £56, $72, double points as well, don't forget, and that is right across the website, right across all of the shows up until end of play this coming Sunday. And if you want to go for the showstopper, grab this and then get that again for half the price. As I say, the majority of you, the big majority of you are getting the showstopper, also getting that card and paper bundle. And why wouldn't you when you can get it for half that price? The paper pad's gorgeous, says Rosalind Russell. Keep the comments coming through. We love to hear from you. What are you shopping for? What have you bought? If you're picking and choosing as well, by the way, everything is available for you individually. So feel free to shop that way. Okay, let's get back to it. Debbie is still in one piece after Tracy re-delivered her coffee for her.
I have. I've got my milky coffee. I did say that to her. She was coming in, and now we're blowing kisses because love is in the air.
Love is in the air.
Every sound.
Not a lot of love out there by the look of it.
Right order at words. I can never remember right order at words. Right, we're ready for another demo?
Yay!
I'm going to be using the creator card one. The first time I'm going to use it as it's intended to be used. The second time that I'm going to use it slightly differently.
Okay.
So it comes in 2 pieces. So I've just got myself a little bit of Nina cardstock. The fact that you've got the 2 separates means that you can cut that directly into cardstock. So it's lovely on your box lids, on your light up boxes and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
But bringing your frame in means that you're going to cut out a nice piece. Now, what I love about this gives quite a nice thick border. Normally when we do the creator cards, it's a thin border, but this is a nice thick piece. So just going to put those 2 pieces down and die cut through those. When I can get, wait a minute. Put that bit down first, Debbie, then the frame over the top. That's the way to do it. There we go. And a little bit of tape down either side. Got bits sticking to me today all over. It'll do. And then we'll put that through our Gemini plates.
Okay.
There we go. So it is an intricate die, so it's going to need the plastic, the magnetic, and the other cutting plate on the top to cut that completely out and all the detail in there as well. Do you know me? Get me. You're going to love this. I've had to put heater on.
Have you?
Yeah, that's not me. I'm feeling a bit cool today. Is it?
It is a little bit cool. I did de-ice the
nippy.
car this morning when I went to me gym. But you can see I'm a bit cold because I've no
You're
waistcoat
cold,
today.
Exactly. And you've got a
Cozy
big, thick,
jumper.
woolly jumper on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had to put my heater on. That's not normally like me. Normally, I've got the fan on in the back. I have got a cardigan actually.
Do you want me to get it for you?
It's black.
Don't really matter. Hey,
Yeah?
if anyone says it's Black Friday week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you go and
I'm
grab
gonna get
it,
it.
mate? Yeah.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Then I've got to put it on. Oh, I was going to say, I'm not the one that's cold. I did wear Debbie Fisher's cardigan the
You
other
wore
day.
Debbie's cardigan.
Because I was really cold the other day.
Yes.
And it was like a unisex cardigan. It was a little bit smaller than me, but it was very cosy and it looked all right. I want
Thank you very much. Oh, this is nice.
I want a cardigan for
Thank you.
Christmas.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Nice and snuggly.
You're all snuggly now.
Yeah,
Oh, look,
I know
oh,
it's
that is
gorgeous,
lovely,
isn't
that,
it? It's
isn't
like so lovely and warm it is. Do you know? Oh, I know. Yeah, sorry. There's a heater down here. You
Lovely,
probably think
that.
what we're doing.
Pumping out loads
Go
of...
that way. Oh, yeah. This is so nice. Yeah, nice and warm. Like, keep nice and snuggly. Do you know what I was thinking? It's nearly December.
It is on Sunday.
So do you know what that means?
It's nearly Christmas.
Christmas jumpers.
Oh, yes!
So I've got a few. So the next time I'm up, which is the second week in December, I think, you're going to see lots of Christmas jumpers because I think if the weather's staying as it is, which has been mightily nippy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you bought a new one for this year?
No, I've got to get one, but I have seen one in the around the corner. Around corner. I've seen one.
What's
can
on
I wear? I d-
What kind of jumper is it? No idea. What can you
I didn't
wear?
think Jamie was showing me then. So just for in context, it's Minnie Mouse.
Oh yeah, of course, it's Minnie.
It really is.
Minnie Mouse,
So Minnie
yeah.
Mouse, and she's all Christmassy. So I said, can I wear that?
Yeah.
Can I get away with that?
Yeah.
That's okay. Then I'm going to go
Minnie
with
Mouse.
that one. I did see the elf. He was so there was an elf, and it got like different pictures. And I thought, can I wear him?
Yeah.
I think I might wear him as well then.
Elf one and a Minnie Mouse one in Tesco, is there?
Yeah, they've got loads. Got tons. Of
In the one
different
down
ones.
here?
Yes.
Right, I'm going to go have a look
Honestly,
at the break.
as you walk through doors, so I saw them and I'm like, I need one of them for when I come back up next. But I'm going to get it now because you know what'll happen?
Yeah, you come
December
back and
will
be
come round, gone. So I'm going to get them now while I can. Now, I've got an array of colours. Do apologise to anybody there. I've got an array of colours of our tri-blend brush pens.
Nearly spilt coffee on my nice cream jumper then.
So I've got an array of nice clean pens. What am I talking about?
Nice cream pens, yeah. What is she like?
Oh, it's unravelling. Let's pull it back.
Watch out, big Pop's in the corridor now. Oh,
is it
no,
Pop?
yeah.
Oh no, he's heard.
He's
heard
loitering.
he's coming in.
Too much mucking about. Come on.
Hey, listen, you've got to have a bit of fun. You've got to have a bit of fun, haven't you?
Of course you have got a bit of fun. That's what we're here for, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Entertainment, education,
inspiration. Yeah, that's all of it. All of that and the above.
Yeah.
No P45s, please.
No, not just before Christmas anyway.
No. But yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Colouring mediums. I mean, I could paper piece this, but
Yeah.
brush pens, super easy.
Is that from the portrait blends you got there, that one?
Well, the thing is, we've had loads of lovely things on during our Black Friday event, and I think, if I remember rightly, we had some tri-blend brush pens that you showed the other day, the Extend.
Well, I've got loads on the show.
Oh, perfect.
What colour's that one you've got there?
This is the earth brown blend.
Yeah, so this is in one that we've got on the show, the Portrait Blends collection.
Perfect.
And we've got that on the show. We'll show it after.
Yeah, and I'm just going to use these colouring mediums for a spot of colouring.
Just for those who perhaps are fairly new and new to us here, what is your favourite type of colour? Are you more an alcohol girl or a watercolour girl?
So I am an alcohol colour girl,
Right.
only because I think it arcs back to when I was younger. Do you know with your felt tip pens? Now I know that our pens are not felt tip pens.
No.
They are artist quality pens, and I love how you can. I love the vividness and the brightness, and I love the fact that you can add things like our colour blend pencils over the top to get some more extra depth. So I do love our tri-blend. I will tell you, I am a tri-blend girl. Full stop.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to go and work it out. I get it. And I like that, but I don't want that faff. I want quick and easy, and this is what these do.
Yeah.
And I love the fact you've got the blend, you've got the normal brushes, so they're my favourite go-to. But I'm not going to lie, I do love watercolour, hence why I started with watercolour. So yeah, absolutely love colouring, and I think this does stem back from my childhood days, which is why why I'm choosing our tri-blend brush. But I do love the idea that they're so easy to colour with as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, have you got a preference?
I would say I like to sort of like paint and watercolour initially, but I think now if I were to colour, because I always talk about this, I found like the whole tri-blend thing quite confusing, but then I did a show, whatever it was, I can't remember when it was. It was a while back, and we did a craft along, it was me and Craig, and it involved some colouring, and I was panicking about the colouring bit, and he sort of stepped me through how to use the tri-blends, and then after that show it just stuck in my head then.
Yeah.
And actually I don't think I blend with them as well as say you guys the expert to do, but I do a pretty good job with them now, and I know what I'm trying to do, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And I think my colouring looks decent with the tri-blends. It's like you said, the fact that you've got the three different light, the medium and the dark in one pen just makes it a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And less faff.
Less faff. It's all there. The pen does all the hard work for you. The only thing you have to do is have a... And do you know what? I love the fact that we've had things like the Academy of Colour, all those things that, with tuitions, Colour Me Happy shows, showing you how to use them. But don't underestimate block colouring either. Don't worry too much. I mean, these pens are there so that you don't have to do that hard work. However, don't think... Because sometimes block colouring is just fine.
Oh yeah, we always say
fine.
that. If you get these home, like if you like the price of them and think, oh well, I'll buy them, but I'm still not really sure how to do the 3-pen blend, we'll just use one of the colours. You don't have to do it every time, do you?
Absolutely. And don't worry, I was saying as well, you don't have to worry too much about, light and shade, which is nice if you want to do that. But for things like this, I just want to add colour.
Yeah.
So I'm not, this wouldn't be like a project, like one of the art kits or something like that where I want to add all that extra detail.
Yeah.
This is just a creator card that I just want to add a little bit of colour to, quick and easy, get the pens out and slap it down.
Yeah.
Without worrying too much.
It's like smaller pieces like this, you can easily get away with block colouring, can't you?
Definitely. So again, I'm just going round with my pink pen there now. This one is the magenta blend.
Thank you for the comments still coming through. Pat says, you are such a gentleman, Ben. Oh, yes, particularly when it's, concerning Debbie. Oh, she's cold over there. Let's give her a cardigan. Sharon says, good morning. Hello, Sharon. And Rosalind says, my dog Ralph is like clockwork, opening my door just before 8 a.m. every morning to let me know it's time to eat.
Aww.
And Michael Adams says, looking beautiful, Debbie. Ben looking suave too. Thank you, Michael. And he also goes on to say, life is too short to be miserable. In capital letters, be happy. CTV is the best medicine, says Michael.
Aww.
Thank you, Michael. That's very kind of you. I agree with you. Life is too short to be miserable. Try and smile. If you're short of a smile, watch us, because a smile will never be too far away, particularly when it's me and Debbie on air.
Oh dear.
I love the colours you're adding here. Is this a particular species of lovebird you're going for here? What?
You know full well I can't tell my birds apart. I'm terrible with birds. I do love them, but I just can never tell them apart or tell all the species or anything like that. You can show me beautiful pictures and I'm cooing away, but
let me have a look.
with the names and I'm gone. I'm like, oh.
So, how funny is this? I would say I would say the head of this one you've coloured in looks like the Fisher's lovebird.
Debbie Fisher?
No, not Debbie Fisher. It's just called F-I-S-C-H-E-R, Fisher's lovebird. It's got like a orangey sort of head with a red beak and then... yes! And then a yellow body at the top and then green at the bottom.
How did you know I was going there? So which species have I just done here? Can I just tell you? By accident.
The Fisher's lovebird.
I see, it's Debbie Fisher, isn't it?
It's a beautiful and colourful bird named partly after Gustav Fischer, a German explorer.
I was going to say after the fish, Debbie Fish.
Go with that. I mean, that's, exactly.
It's been named after our lovely McGiggles.
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 Yeah. So you're going like yellow and then the bottom bit
I'm going green. Yeah,
there you go.
It's almost like you read my mind there, Mr. Moseby.
Well, there you go, you see. A Fisher's lovebird.
A Fisher's lovebird.
Yeah. I have many pens, says Janice Watson, but I avoid anything that needs colouring.
Oh, no,
Have a
get
play,
your pens
Janice.
out. Like I said to you, don't worry too much about, like, shade, dimension. Don't worry about things like that. Just get your colour down and enjoy that colouring process.
It's not a competition, is it?
No,
That's the
it's
thing.
not. No, it's not. It's about that enjoyment.
Yeah.
And it's such a mindful craft. We've always said this about colouring. You've often heard Sarah referring to a colouring coma. We often joke about it, but yeah, absolutely. Is there any purple in that Fisher's bird?
Oh, now I've got rid of the picture. I don't. Oh, hang on. The Fisher's bird. No, he's sort of got like
It's okay. It's just because I was going to add a bit of purple, but
not really. He's got funny eyes.
Is there a bit of blue?
Hang on, let me show you.
Because I was going with a bit of blue at the end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a bit of blue down at the bottom, isn't there? Look at his tail.
A little bit, yeah.
Look at his tail there. Look on that right hand side there. Yeah. That's okay then.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Look at his eyes. Look at that one's eyes.
Where were his eyes?
He looks a bit. Hello.
Oh. Oh.
There's 3 of them there though, which is a bit worrying. I thought lovebirds just hang around in pairs, but
Now,
it looks
Mr.
like,
Moseby, now.
it looks like
Let's keep it clean, Mr. Moseby. Let's keep it clean.
that one looks like he's trying to muscle in on a bit. Yeah, look at him. He looks a bit annoyed, doesn't he? That one there, and those two are like.
Get off my bird.
Yeah. I saw her first.
Get off my bird.
when lovebirds go bad.
There you go. Look. Oh, actually, let me just finish his beak off. I'll put a bit of. I forgot a bit of.
Oh dear.
Then I go. Oh, what colour should I go around his beak? Should I just red?
It was red, the beak.
Yes. Hang fire.
Yeah.
What's the closest red? We'll go with dark red. I'll just bring in my small pen.
Keep the chat coming through, everybody. By the way, feel free to let us know what you're up to. I know we've got quite a few of you watching, but I know a lot of you will be very busy in preparation for Thanksgiving. So what's the prep going on? I need to know. And also, if you're travelling, where are you going to? And what is your favourite part of Thanksgiving Eve is what we would like to know in the chat, please. And as I say, if you're travelling a distance to go and be with relatives, or if you've got relatives travelling a distance to be with you, do let us know. Give us all the Thanksgiving chat, because we don't get to do it here, do we?
No,
we should do Thanksgiving, I think.
Yeah.
You know, well, we've got a lot to be thankful for here, haven't we? So, yeah. And also tell us what you're thankful for. There you go, loads of chat for you.
Yeah, there's loads there, yeah. I'm thankful for having you guys in my life.
Well, I send that right back at you.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. I'm thankful for my trip down to Barnsley the weekend before last and sharing the morning with you and the largest cup of coffee I've ever had.
I know, it was
It had 2 handles, didn't it? It was so
was
big.
massive.
Like that.
I've never seen a mug as big. Yeah, it was really big, weren't it, that one? But
Yeah.
it was a lovely morning. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I kind of gate crashed your party, but thank you.
Well, not really.
Thank you for the invite.
It was lovely. If I was coming to Barnsley, there was no way I was not going to knock on your door and go,
It was lovely that I was there, because normally I'm, other places. It was lovely that I was actually at home to be able to do that. So yeah, it really. And it was lovely to see George as well. I've not seen him for ages. I have to go and see him in play. We've got to go.
Oh yeah,
He's rehearsing now.
Yeah, he is. It
Now,
starts probably
it's
Sunday.
soon, yeah. Now, I've done exactly the same with my frame. I just want a little bit of a drop shadow with my piece. So I'm just going to pull it down to, right-hand side. Just drop that slightly. I don't want too much, but just want a hint of that. Just to make that pop a little bit more and just give you that little bit of a shadow. Too low, yeah. I didn't realise that were a species.
Yeah, fishes.
I just saw the colours and thought, they look really pretty. I like those.
Wonder if there's a Robinson's lovebird, if there's a Fisher's one.
Do you think there is?
I don't
There
know. There won't
must
be a
be.
Moseby's, I don't
There
think.
must be. Now, I am going to create, because I'm going to make a shaker card, well, a shaker box with this. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to pop a little bit of more of the dotty tape pen around all of my black frame this time. And then I'm going to attach my acetate to the back.
Yeah.
Any acetate will do. We've mentioned many a time, if you've got plastic packaging, you could use plastic packaging. If you want to do that, if you haven't got any acetate, needs must and all that. Sometimes it's like waiting for things to come. Cello bags you could use, Nicola, yes. You can use a cello bag as well. Because all you're just needing to do is seal it in. So I'm just going to attach that to the back. There we go. Let's just make sure I've got rid of all the tape. There we go. And then I'm going to bring in the foam.
The foam.
The foam. I've just realised my acetate's a bit too big there. Let me just snip that down. There we go. So I'm going to pop my foam on the back to create the start, so where we can put our sequins in. Now, lovely producer Nicola ran to my rescue, because guess who forgot to bring her bits in for the centre part of it? That
You
would
did.
be me.
Oh.
I know, I was travelling lightly, you see, so... Well, I say travelling lightly. As lightly as I can
I
travel.
was going to say, it doesn't look like you travel lightly when you bring all your stuff in from the car. No, it's not a judgment, it's just an observation. Debbie travels with a lot of
I
stuff.
travel with a lot of stuff, I always have done. Yeah, I see Debbie and Craig and I think, they travel so lightly, and then there's me with about 10,000 bags getting into house, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I feel like Craig had a lot of his stuff here for a time as well in the green room. He kept a lot of his stuff here, didn't he? Until one day, randomly, we threw it all in the skip.
You did not.
We did.
Did you?
Remember that? Like, do you remember the little trolley on wheels that we had in the green room that had loads of stuff on it?
Yeah.
When me and Craig tidied up the green room a couple of months back, he.
Oh, he threw it out. That's okay then.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you threw it
Oh,
out.
no, can you
I'm like,
imagine?
what?
Yeah, I just threw all Craig's stuff out. for
Throwing all
for
Craig's things out?
giggles.
What you doing, man? Right, so I've got our shaker sequins. Do you know from our number shakers?
Oh, yeah.
There's this beautiful shaker glitter and the shaker sequins, and I like to mix them. So I'm going to pop in a few.
Bless you.
I do it all the time.
Good job your fan's not on today.
No, I know. There we go. So I'm going to pop that there.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to sprinkle a bit of the glitter in there. So where's my shaker pot? Uh-oh, this one's not being opened.
Oh.
Or perhaps it has and they've just put the lid back on the top. So let's just shake, shake, shake.
Shake. Shake it all the time. Shake, shake, shake. Is
Is that Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice, yeah. Do you know you remind me of now when you're doing that though?
What's that?
Old, what's he called? Ainsley Harriott.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what he
with
does.
his pepper pots and his bits
Percy
and bobs.
Pepper and Susie Salt.
Shake it. Yeah, that
Susie
yeah.
Salt, Percy Pepper. Ooh, he's like that, and he's ooh, ooh. Love watching Ainsley. He's on a Sunday morning.
Is he still working?
Yeah.
Oops. I mean, still cooking, baking.
Still cooking. He goes out. He's just been to Malta and done a TV show out there. Lovely Sunday morning. You get a bit of Alan Titchmarsh first thing.
Yeah.
And then you get a bit of Ainsley Harriott in Malta currently.
Oh.
Not jealous at all. We should definitely take crafting around the world.
We should.
We should do a series where we go and discover the different crafts in the different countries around the world.
I would love that.
The hot ones, though, you know.
The hot countries.
Yeah. Me and you, Debbie, will do it.
I thought you meant the hot presenters. Who's that? I'm hot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already working with
That's
one.
what you meant.
No, the hot countries. Yeah, and hot presenters. That's why I'd take you, Debbie.
Ah, I get you. Mr. Lover man over there.
Mr. Lover.
Oh, talking about my coffee's going cold.
Oh yeah, you better have a sup of that. Ooh,
Yeah,
dear.
just put that back down there again. Right, so I've trapped all my beautiful glitter inside. Look how lovely that looks. Doesn't that look lovely? But it needs to go on something. So I am going to bring in my box. This box started life. You see, I have to do it. Is 9 by 8, and I've scored it 1.25 inches all the way around on this one. So this is my, where does it say it? I've usually put my B on there. I must have not put my B. It's a good job I put my L on. That could have been a bit tricky. So, excuse me while I just grab my bone folder. I'm just going
a bit of burnishing.
Reinforce the burnish because it's been in my bag for a bit, so you can kind of lose the sharpness of that burnishing. And then let me come in and so that's me. In fact, I'll do that. I'll put that together first, and then I'll do the lid. But I'll decorate the lid before I put that all together.
Yeah.
So again, just popping my tape pen all the way around, and then let's just square that off on that side. That one, and then we'll get our lid. But like I said, make it a bit easy for yourself. Get that all decorated before you come. Now that's my base, but lid, L for lid. I've already cut and matted and layered, and again, I've just had a little bit of a tiny white frame just to make the little bits of the white. I think it could have got a bit lost, do you know, with had I just put the blue with the blue.
Yeah.
Because they're such similar shades. So just adding that little bit of white makes that pop that little bit better. So again, I'm going to, and again, don't waste, cut out and extract, not like Debbie's done there. Because it does add extra rigidity. However, the glue does that for you, so not necessarily needed there. So again, just extract your centre, and you've got a little bit more cardstock there that will go that little bit further. And I've just on the side placed my, get that the right way around, to do my sides that way as well. So we'll get all of those on. I might switch to my tape with this though. There we go. And I'm just going to decorate this up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep sticking my head in the way. I do apologise.
Well, whilst you're sticking, I'll read a few comments because there's loads coming now. Kathy Green says, Ben, you guys are hysterical. We try to have a bit of fun sometimes. I love the picture, Debbie, says Linda, and I have to make the dressing and macaroni and cheese for tomorrow, says Linda Armstead. Macaroni and cheese is always a winner, isn't it? I love a bit of mac and cheese. I love cauliflower cheese as well.
Yeah.
Anything with cheese, really.
Anything with cheese, full stop.
Melted cheese. Gooey cheese. Michelle says, I'm always thankful for my kids. That's lovely. And Lisa P says, Thanksgiving Eve tradition, prepping a homemade cheesecake and watching planes, trains and automobiles.
Oh, what a classic. Oh, two of my favourite comedy actors.
Yeah.
The late, great John Candy and my favourite comedy actor. I absolutely adore Steve Martin. I would marry that man.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Heartbeat.
Would you?
I love him. Yeah, I absolutely love him. Don't tell Peter Kay, will you?
I was going to say him before Peter Kay.
Yeah. There's just something about Steve Martin that just melts my heart and makes me laugh at the same time.
Nicola says, have you watched... Oh, I thought you said Ollie Murs is in the building. Only Murders in the...
Is it?
Only Murders in the Building.
No, is this a...
Oh, Steve Martin and Martin Short.
I love Martin Short.
Oh, because they were in the Three Amigos together, weren't they?
They were, what was that? Little Shop of...
They were in the Three Amigos together.
Three Amigos, that's it. Yeah. Who else would be a third amigo? Oh,
Chevy Chase.
that's the one.
What is the Only Murders in the Building? It's on Disney Plus, apparently. And it is it's a podcast about murders. Oh, and it's funny, apparently. It doesn't sound very funny.
I need to watch that.
Oh, you need to... Well, no, I know. Steve Martin, Martin Short, it's going to be funny, isn't it? So, all right, there you go, Debbie.
Absolutely need to watch that. I just need to poke that back in because it's, for some reason, come out. So I'm just going to poke that in. There we go. And then I'm just going to pop on now my tape pen around, in fact, actually, glue. We'll have a bit of glue because I've put it onto some Centura Pearl. Yeah, it sounds good, that. But yeah, I love Steve Martin.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I've got that.
Evelyn says, my kids and grandkids are coming to visit me. Today is a cooking and baking day.
Oh.
Pumpkin and pecan pie. Get the stuffing for the bird ready. And if the snow lets up, a run to the liquor store for a couple of bottles of wine.
Oh,
yes,
that
Evelyn.
sounds amazing.
Perfect.
I'm just going to lift that because it looks really wonky and cockeyed on there. So let me just...
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm just not happy about my foam. I think I might have not looked at that properly. However, with love on your special day, another one of those lovely sentiments from your collection. And I'm just going to, like I said, I'm just going to decorate all of this up first before I put the box together. I find it a bit easier whilst it's flat. And then just pop all of those, get your tape pen, or your chosen glue. And again, I'm just going to pop all that round and then put the lid together. And I do love a little shaker box. I think they look really cool when you've got something a little bit different.
Yeah. Oh, what's going in your shaker box? Probably sweets or chockies, maybe?
Do you know those Love Art chocolates you can get round the certain time of year? That one, they look lovely in there. Bit of tissue.
Oh, the ones in like the red wrapping?
Yeah, and then put the love hearts in there. I think that'd be a nice one.
That
just
is
look.
really cute.
And what was this one called again?
The Fisher bird.
The Fisher bird. How could I forget that?
Fisher lovebird.
Fisher lovebird.
Yeah.
Just tell Debs, though, that might be Debs, but that's not you. She can pick her own TV, Hubston.
That's obviously Al.
Al! I love Al. Al's a very funny guy. She's got a good one there, she has. So that's Debbie and Al, the lovebirds.
The Fisher lovebirds.
The Fisher lovebirds, I love it.
Yeah, isn't it so crazy that you coloured in completely by accident the one name, which obviously had something to do with the channel. Fantastic project so far. Few more of your comments. Helen Stewart says, hello everyone. Long time since I've commented. Well, it's lovely to have you commenting again, Helen. You say, I'm thankful for all my friends and family who've supported me the last few weeks. Oh, you say your mum passed away on the 26th of October and my friend of 55 years passed away last Sunday. Well, Helen, we send you all of our warmest wishes. Thank you for getting in touch. And sending you all the very best. Martha Franklin says, good morning, Ben and Debbie, CTV, Jan, and all the lovely crafty people. I usually stay silent, but this collection is beautiful. It reminds me of the movie Rio. All the colours and birds were there. I think I've seen that once, maybe a couple of times. That would be on the Disney Channel as well, I would imagine. Helen says, the card's beautiful. I love the little bird that you made, Debbie, says Carol. Very sweet. And Michael says, my latest winter robin picture sent in. Hope to get Steph to make a card with it. I'll show you that in just a second. Carol says, I'm on the fence here, like the birds. Do I or don't I? Do. Do. I mean, obviously make your own mind up, but I mean, do. I do think it could be used on a lot of different occasions as well, because especially, here's the thing as well, if you don't want the full collection, you can always pick and choose. So think about that, but it is a very useful collection. I think particularly the sentiments as well, if you're looking for just because sentiments that you could even use, you know, for Thanksgiving, you've got those in there. I'm grateful, says All Things Wonderful, for all of my family and that they put up with me. I'm very lucky having them. They are so special to me. Diane Hatch says, I'm going to my sons and daughters-in-laws, hoping the weather isn't too bad, predicting a mix of snow and rain. Yuck, you say. And Pat says, I love the box. Thank you so much, Debbie, for the inspiration. Wow, Debbie, says Michael, that is absolutely amazing. Beautiful gift box. Thank you, Debbie, says Lois. And Alchet says, I love that box. And just before we have a break, one more picture. This is Michael's latest little, he says, little, come on, little Robin. Now, look at the little chubby Robin.
Oh, look at the photography skills on that.
Great pick, isn't it?
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Do you know what, Nicola? I was about to say the same thing. I've never seen such a chubby little Robin. He's obviously had she's had a fair share of worms. But thank you, Michael. That is brilliant. Absolutely love that. We are going to have a short break right now. Give you opportunity to get your carts and your baskets checked out. Any comments and questions, fire those through as well, because by the time we come back, we'll have about half an hour left. So I imagine we will squeeze in another quick demo. But I'd imagine we'll squeeze in another 2 quick demos. So yeah, I better shut up then because we're not going to have much time otherwise. So get to the checkout. We'll meet you back here for 2 more demos in 4 minutes time.
My day-to-day life is pretty busy in work. Literally, I get in the door, I check my polls, I then check what I've got to demo, I then get everything ready, and it's just busy from there. I have a meeting with the producer, the director, we get then sorted for the shows, talk to the presenter, and it depends what side I'm on. I mean, sometimes I'm doing the presenting side, sometimes I'm doing the demonstration side, and I love both. It's actually who I get to work with. Yeah, I can't say no more than that other than anybody that works here. We are a big family. We're so super friendly. I love Ben. I love it when we work together. And I don't mean that I don't love anyone else. It's the fact that Ben is the presenter and then I'm demonstrating and we just have this great rapport. Same with Craig, same with Deb, same with the whole team. So yeah, the best part of the day is just getting to work with the best people in the industry. Oh, a night out. In the morning. Oh, none. I only drink water. Oh, well, I'm cutting out sugar, so it's got to be savoury. Masterclass. Oh, I can't leave the house without my lipstick. Oh, I love a baked potato. I relax, so I literally drive home normally and then I relax.
When I'm working, it's quite busy because I have to get up really early to come into work if I'm going to be travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed. Best part of my day is when we come in and I get to see everybody. I really enjoy being up here. It's really nice to see all my friends and this is my happy place. I do like to see everyone and also, of course, if Christina's in, I'm getting my breakfast from Christina before I start the day. Early riser without a doubt, never a night owl. I'm in bed at 9:30. Bath at night, shower in the morning. I'm very clean. Tea, the colour of He-Man. Both. I like pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. Craft along because there's always a softer side to craft along. My phone, my life is my phone. Yeah, the phone and the dog, unless I'm coming up here and I can't bring the dog in. My favourite lunch isn't lunch, my favourite lunch is afternoon tea. That's what I'd like, lots of selection of sandwiches, some scones, or scones, some cream and jam, and some little cakes. But I couldn't have it every day because I'd be the size of a house. Oh, that changes for the moment. My favourite song at the moment is Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. Or make myself a cup of tea and go and have a bath.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for the comments coming through. Polly Coe says, I'm cooking a turkey breast. I've been invited to a friend's home, so we'll make side dishes, pumpkin pie and dressing. Still yet to try pumpkin pie. Maybe I need to make some for... Can you have pumpkin pie at Christmas, or is that not really a thing? Or you know, have pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving? Let me know. This sounds really nice. Also some gravy you're making, Polly. Thankful for friends and family to do life with, you say. I love the box, Debbie says Carol. Lovely box, says Carlita. And Helen says, Ben, thank you. It's much appreciated. Welcome. Carol says, I'm thankful for my family, including my fur babies. Friends, including my Facebook friends, my crafting friends, and my CC friends. I'm thankful for the ability to be able to craft Thank you. I was just smiling when you said fur babies. My Molly collie, like she is a quirky dog because she's a collie, and we can't work out why she's doing it now. We think that she's doing it for more attention than she already gets, so we're trying to ignore her. She spends time now of an evening, I think it's when I stop playing with her, walking around the living room, licking the walls.
She what?
Over the last few nights. So whenever I come in, she's like, oh, Dad's home, play.
Aww.
So I'll sit and play. Like, she brings me all of her toys and piles them up on me. You guys have seen the videos. And so I'll play with her for a bit, but then eventually you have to stop because otherwise you'd be playing the whole year. Like, she will not stop. So eventually I stop. And I think now she's kind of been like, oh, well, I still want to play. I'm going to get their attention. And she walks around the living room and she's like this.
Aww.
Licking the walls. And then the more we kind of comment on it, the more she does it. So I wonder if she's doing it as like an attention thing. Any dog experts, collie experts? Hilary, you watching? Does Holly do that? Let me know. Dogs, eh? Fur babies. And Evelyn says, it's hard when families are spread out. My youngest daughter and her family moved to Kentucky this year. I will miss them a lot. But luckily my sons and daughters live close by and we will all be here. Keep all your lovely messages coming through. I'll keep reading them out. We are going to get into another demo, though, in the final half hour.
I'm only going to do one.
Oh, don't say it like that.
I know, but I was thinking I'm probably going to rush. And
You've got a lot of colouring.
What I'm doing, I'm bringing two into one.
Ah.
Embossing and that creator card, but just snippability factor. That creator card, love it.
Right.
So I thought, rather than rush it, I'll do this one and I'll save the other one for another day because it was just the embossing folder on its own, but there's plenty of time. We've got plenty of time. So, although right now we don't have plenty of time, we have like literally half an hour. So I'm going to use the embossing folder, and this is a 3D embossing folder. So it's not a regular embossing folder; it's a 3D one. But I've brought in a couple of duet ink pads. You know how much I love them. Duet ink pads. So, and I've taken a piece of our cardstock. I'm actually thinking I might use watercolour though. I think it might be better to use... Would you indulge me a second?
Yeah.
So I'm going to get a piece of watercolour cardstock and I'm going to cut this down to 5.5 by 5.5. I'm just going to change it up just a wee little bit because I think the duets will work better on the... Yeah, they'll definitely work better on here. And I'm going to do a couple of little bits of techniques. We've got that time. And like I said, I'm not going to rush. We're going to do it nice and slow. Well, I say nice and slow.
Well,
as quick as we can in the half an hour. Right, so I'm going to use the Waterfall and the Raspberry Ripple.
Okay.
I was thinking, because you're probably thinking 5.5 by 5.5, maybe it's 4 by 6. But you can still do things like that. Because you can take your embossing and just, because my aim here is, I've got the creator card that's got the love heart birds. And you're probably thinking, huh? You'll see in a second what I mean, but I want them to sit somewhere. So I'm going to put that at the bottom part of it. However, I'm going to create a little bit of an inky background. So let's just drop, I'm changing this up to what I'd originally done. I do this all the time. But I think it's sometimes nice. You have ideas, don't you? And then you change them.
Oh, exactly right. That's half the fun, isn't it?
Absolutely half the fun. I keep pulling them out my ear so I can't hear them. I'm sorry, guys. I've done it again. So if you've been talking to me, I'm going to apologise right now because...
Did you hear that?
What did she just say?
She just said, you don't listen to them anyway.
Well, she's a cheeky devil, isn't she?
Plenty of sass today.
I do listen. I'm just slightly deaf.
Yeah, exactly right. So, you know, it's fine.
It's okay. I know she means it with a lot of love.
Exactly right.
She knows how much I love her.
I sometimes listen, sometimes don't listen. Depends what mood I'm in. They sometimes don't listen to us. Like you sometimes don't listen to us, so it's fine. We're all friends here.
Of course we're all friends.
What do you say?
Of course we're all friends. They do make me laugh. I wish we could sometimes broadcast them what they're saying.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be on air for much longer if we did. Can you imagine that? New for 2025, the red button experience on Crafters TV, only $9.99. You can hear what the gallery is saying. You really don't want to hear. We had the gallery cam for a while, didn't we, on Friday Night Live? That lasted about a week and then was taken off.
Did you have gallery cam?
For a week and then it was taken off.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought that were a good idea.
That got taken off. All sorts.
like that. Well, good. Oh, my water's
No
a
gallery cam. Too many jokes.
bit, my water's a bit mucky. At least I'll not think that to pick that up. Oh, look at the state of that.
Is that the colour of the water, or is that the colour?
Well,
Is
it's the
it actually
colour
yellow?
yeah.
Oh dear. Do you want
God,
me to
it
get you
looks
some?
awful, doesn't it, actually? Let me take that off camera.
Shall I get you some more?
It's all right. No, I can improvise.
Okay. Don't.
Didn't look right, did it?
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh,
now?
do you think I might have splashed quite a bit on there then?
I think you did.
Well, I'm definitely going for a different look to what I planned originally. But again, I'm just going to do a lot of faux bleaching because it looks like I've had a tsunami on there. Let me just put that down, back on the top. Remind me how to screw lid on, guys.
Oh yeah, don't pick it up and, oh, for goodness me.
I know.
I'm going to come and do that now
Thank you.
because that's going to get forgotten, isn't it?
You know what I'm like, don't you? That's the problem. You all know what I'm like. Oh dear. Magic hands to the rescue.
Magic Mo's.
Are you knocking all my bits over?
Well,
You've knocked all my cards over.
Sorry. Where do you want that there?
I'm going to go a little squirt now though as well.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you... Do you
What?
know?
What?
You're knocking them all over.
I'm putting them back up.
I'll let you off.
Just trying to just. Oh, you need a little. There you go.
Oh, look at that spray. Oh, I like that. Love that effect. That looks really good. I like that a lot. And well, you'll see. I've definitely gone off a little bit of my what I was planning on doing. Hey ho, that's the beauty of craft.
That is.
You know, you can
the
have a
magic of
plan,
what we
then you
do.
can change your mind. And I'm thinking, yeah, let's have a little play with these.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, so let's put our embossing folder in, and I'm going to pop it on the bottom. Oh, actually, raised. We'll go that way because I want it to come through. Yeah, let's just put that. Let me just line that up to the bottom. Line that over. Position. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, Debs. A little bit more. There we go, that's it, I'm happy with that. Now it is 3D, so we have to change this platform up with a 3D embossing folder, magnetic shim, the plastic shim, and run that through your embossing machine. Oh, there we go, I do. One of these days, my prep, I'll stick to the plan that I was originally going to be doing, but I change it up all the time, but I think that's the girl's prerogative, isn't it?
Exactly.
Oh, that looks really nice, I like that. That looks lovely. So you can see I've got my 3D coming through there, but I wanna bring that out a little bit. So, now, I think I'll grab a finger dauber.
Finger dauber. Yep.
Finger dauber. And we'll have the pink.
Okay.
I think actually I'll put a little bit onto there. There we go. And take that over. I just want a hint of that pink coming through. I'm not too bothered that it's like not the whole pink. But it's just again to pick up on the raised elements, the raised part. Could you keep me in line with time, please? 'Cause I am a little bit, I get carried away.
Whilst you're applying the ink, we can say hi to Evelyn. Also, we can say hi to Lois, who says, I'm thankful for my family and friends, especially the friends I've made here on CTV.
Aww.
And I'm thankful for every day that I wake up. It is truly a blessing. Martha Franklin says, Debbie, your work is beautiful and inspirational. Thank you. Ben, you are a light showing us the way.
Oh,
I like that.
isn't that lovely?
To sensational products and great entertainment. And Mary Beth Dole says, thank you, Martha, by the way, that's very kind. Mary Beth Dole says, having dinner, Thanksgiving Day with my brother and sister-in-law. Saturday we'll have turkey when my nephew and niece and their families can come too. Grateful to have family close enough to have holidays together.
Oh.
What a lovely thing you guys do in the US,
I
Thanksgiving.
wish we did something like that. Because I know we do it at Christmas, but...
Yeah, but everyone
does that at Christmas,
Yeah.
but I think that's lovely that they have a special day. I don't know why we don't adopt that. We adopt quite a few things.
Well, we've done Halloween, haven't we, to be
Yes,
honest?
I think, why can't we do the Thanksgiving?
'Cause I think we've all got many things to be thankful for, haven't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hi, everyone, says Eleanor. She also says, I love how juicy these ink pads are. And Jeffrey Langley says, Debbie, you just have selective hearing.
I do, Jeffrey, that's the thing. I do. Just don't tell Nicola and Jamie that, will you?
They already know.
They do. They know me well. They've worked with me long enough.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, now I like that. I quite like that, even though I've gone with a different look to what I was going to do. And I am just going to add another little element to that onto the top. I'm going to add a little bit gilding wax.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so, and I could do it with me figure. So I've got a couple of colours. I've gone with Empire Gold and King Gold. But I've got what you guys call stateside a Q-tip. Because, I was just going to say, let me see if I can get that off. There we go. I don't want to get too much down there by doing with the finger. So I'm going to bring in a little Q-tip and I'm going to take a little bit, dab it onto there and then just go around, like literally, dab again, like you would with your finger. I mean, if you're happy to go in with your finger, that's absolutely fine. But I just want to add a little into
What are you
that.
using there, like a cotton bud?
A cotton, we call them cotton buds over here. I think are they called Q-tips stateside?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Q-tip.
I was talking to our lovely tailor before the show and she was telling me you could buy them in bulk.
Why is it called a Q-tip?
I don't know. I'm sure it's called a Q-tip.
Q-tip.
But this way you stay clean. I often get people say to me, I like gilding wax, but I don't like the mess. So you don't always have to get messy. I'm taking something that gives me a bit of control as well, so I can get into the nooks and crannies where I want it to go. So I think it's a personal preference. I don't mind either, to be fair.
It is Q-tip in the US.
It is.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would go daft. Plus Taylor knew what I was saying when I said it. Our Tracy came to the rescue. She went to the shop for me and get.
There's also an American rapper called Q-tip.
Oh, is there?
Apparently, yeah. What a weird thing to name yourself after, something you stick in your ear. But then, yeah, I suppose that's a good, if he's doing music, music gets in your ear, as does a Q-tip. I take back what I said.
Yeah, don't judge him.
No.
Wait a minute, it isn't him, isn't it?
Yes.
I will get in a bit there, because rappers can be female as well as male.
Of course. Look at the lady that sings
Missy
Crafted
Elliott.
IT.
She's called Miss Dynamite, yeah.
Tee-hee.
Yeah. That's the song. I think it's called, is it Aphrodite? And then, or is it Miss Dynamite?
No, it's called Dynamite.
It's
No,
Dynamite.
it's not called Aphrodite. That's what you're called. No,
And
you're called...
can I just say, I said it was me that did it, but I am going to give our Jamie a little bit of credit because it was him that put the idea in my head.
Yeah.
I just ran with it, as you do. Oops, I've got a
And now
little
you
bit of
can
extra there.
not think about it. Like I can't still stop thinking about Mr. Lover Lover.
Right, so I've gone with that. In fact, I'm only going to use one colour. I'm not going to do two. And again, like with any of our gilding waxes, just give it a little rub over, just to buff over the edge. I'm just going to be careful because I know I've got a little bit heavy-handed down there, but just to take off the excess and just highlight it a little bit. And it adds that little bit of interest to it as well, gives that little bit of sheen. So that's my background done. Now then, just going to clean that up. And Debbie did have a wipe. Yes, she did. Let's do... That's it. Let's get rid of all the ink and the gilding wax. And then I'm going to come in and then take... Now, we're going to use the creator card die again. But this time, I am going to... In fact, I'll keep it connected to cardstock. But I have a little bit of the black card. We'll do it in black first. You can... Do you know, look at it, it gets everywhere. I love gilding wax, but it gets absolutely everywhere. I ain't even got it on my finger, so how the heck have I got it onto some black cardstock? I'll never know. So I'm just going to run that through. And then I'm going to snip out the love heart middle. There we go. So run that through our die cutting machine. And I do this twice because I've done it in white as well and also in black. Again, I do like a bit of a drop shadow. I think it adds dimension as well as a little hint of a shadow behind the back, and it looks really effective. And then what we're going to do, and I'll explain in a second. Let me just make sure I've got all of that out because time. Oh, I could do it actually. Yeah, I think I'm okay. So what I'm going to do is get my little scissors.
Yeah.
Where have they gone? Where are you? I've had, oh, I'll use, no, there they are, my little snippers. And we're going to cut around and just release it from the frame.
Yeah. Such a pretty die.
It's such a lovely die, it really is.
And like you say, lots of Snippability.
Snippability, paper piecing, colouring. And it's taking that out, so if I just move that to one side. But I want to, I'm going to say tidy it up, but I actually quite like it with those little twigs. Actually, let me just round them off a little bit. I'm forgetting myself here, I was meant to talk at the same time. Get carried away when I'm crafting. Yeah, let's just round them off a little bit. Yeah.
Such a perfectionist.
I know, darling, I know,
Darling.
darling. Yes, just such a perfectionist. I nearly snipped his tail off then, I don't want to be doing
don't
that.
do that.
No, we don't want to do that. And then you've got your little love heart piece cut out. So like I said, I've done that a couple of times, and that is just to do that layering technique over the top. Now again, you could colour that like I did with the previous demonstration, just before this one. You could do that, but I'm going to do something slightly different. So just bear with me, Ben. I will find my dotted tape pen. Let's put those two pieces together.
Whilst you're sticking, Anne says Q-tip is a brand name, otherwise we call them cotton swabs.
Oh, swabs?
Swabs, yeah, cotton swabs. And Alti says, I'm thankful for my children, my partner, and all the friends who are always there when I need it. My sister and brother, I can always call them.
Oh,
really sweet
lovely.
messages today.
Yeah.
Lots of love for a lovebird collection. Almost like we planned it, Nicola. You think we'll just throw these shows together? Yeah.
So there we go, put those two pieces together. And like I said, that just gives it that little drop shadow. But what we've done now is turned it from a crater card into a nice little topper. Now, the other thing that we're going to do is get your die again. Let me just, excuse me a minute while I, ooh, yes, I have got some. Just let me, trying to be good. Not working, there we go. I'll just quick tap there. Die, yes. Bring in some of this gorgeous paper.
Oh, yeah, the
Just
linen
have a
card.
little play with the colours. Actually, I think I'll have a bit of that pink first.
Okay.
Where's it gone? Loads of time, Jamie. I love him keeping me in check. He's such a good lad. He is. We'll have some of that pink. And we'll run that die through again.
Yeah.
And then we're going to snip out some of the elements. Now, I'd have to do this a couple of times, depends on how many colour themes you want to do, but I'll probably stick to just the one colour for this bit. So, again, put that back over the top, hold that down with a little bit of tape, both sides, run that through.
Whilst you're cutting, hi to Janelle, coming in late from a very dark Western Washington. November is always a month of thankfulness for me, as it's the month, the month I almost died from a brain aneurysm. I can't even say it, brain aneurysm. I got out of the hospital the week of Thanksgiving. Well, even more reasons for you to celebrate, Janelle, and we love having you with us here on Crafters TV. And Karen says, I'm grateful for my friends and family, as we are a blended family. 3 adult kids between us and their partners are away tomorrow for the weekend to Almouth for an early Christmas break.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice.
Sorry, I forgot where I was then. I forgot where I was. I do apologise. Terrible. So I'm just going to release that, because what I'm going to release now are the flowers.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop the flowers over the top.
Release the flowers.
Release the flowers. Let me release my rubbish though back into the bin, because I'm getting mess. Do you know, I've done so well the whole show, keeping really nice and tidy. Starts unravelling at the end, as always. So yeah, so these lovely little flowers you're going to be able to snip out as well. So I'm just going to release those two first. But this is the best way to do it. Just release them in little parts. Oh, I've got the birds as well. I could use that for another one.
Oh yeah.
So let me just come in and release me, release my body. Oh, yes, that's a song, isn't it?
It is. That's Agnes.
It is. I love that song.
I was thinking more of, please release me, let me go.
Is that Engelbert?
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a lovely name, hasn't
He did the Eurovision, didn't he, a few years ago? Engelbert.
he? He did.
No good.
Not so well, though.
No.
He didn't do so very well.
Poor old Bert.
I know, he should never have gone.
No.
He didn't need to do it.
Exactly. A chap like him with the career he had, why would he go and do
Exactly.
that?
He didn't need
what
to be
was he
doing that.
thinking then?
I know.
Oh, Engelbert.
Poor.
Poor Engel. Engie.
So what I'm going to do is, where's my little tweezers gone? There we go. Can you hear somebody? Or is it me?
No, I can hear some distant chat going on.
I think it was.
I think it's
nice?
feeding time at the zoo, isn't it? Aren't they all in the cafe down the corridor?
That's what it is.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
So what I'm doing now is just taking out and out from those colours, and we're just going to like start putting pieces together. So like I said, just release them from there.
Please, release me.
I've just I've taken them out. I can't remember which way because I didn't put them in order, did I? Like a silly Billy. I think they're over there, aren't they?
No.
They're, I've got loads of time.
Yeah, well.
I say it every time. I don't know what I'm trying to kid. That is me. I start panicking. They'll go, tell up. Oh, how many minutes left?
Let's pretend you've got 5 minutes and then...
All right, okay, well, we'll just move that out of the way then, because I won't have enough time. No, so you would just continue to build it up. But also, and I'll just, for a very quick reference, you've got all of those lovely colours in your pad. Now, if I just bring them out again, just please excuse me while I get all of these
I'll show you all this again before the end of the show.
Perfect.
Because Debbie's got plenty of time, so she'll probably give me at least 3 or 4 minutes at the end.
30 seconds. So yeah, like, I'll move those out of the way. I'll not piece all those together because you get the gist. But then you can do, now 2 ways you can do this. Bit of paper piecing, or you can do a little bit of a cheat as well, just by placing it round the back. Because again, I do like to do a little bit of cheating.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I find all of that a little bit tedious. I'll be totally honest and open with you. Paper piecing is fabulous with those release and hold sheets. That made my life so much easier because I don't like the faff. So I'm going to speed that process up because that's 2 ways that you can do that. And then what you'll end up with is a frame like that.
Nice, that is
So it depends
pretty.
on what you like to do. And all I've done is I've dropped some pearls in the middle of the flowers. So each one of those flowers I just separated and cut all like you saw me do there. And then, like I said, you've got the paper piecing options, which you can do, but you'd need to run the die through. To get that paper piecing option, you would need to run it through a couple of times, which looks lovely, but it depends on how much patience you've got. Debbie doesn't have much, so I sealed them and then sealed them with a white bit at the back. Easy peasy,
Best
lemon
way to do
squeezy.
it.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is my piece. So let me just move all my rubbish to one side.
Beautiful.
Let me just, and I've found out where I've got the, got it up my finger, and I didn't use my finger. How the heck did I get gilding wax there?
Hey, that's what you were saying earlier in the show. When you start splatting and doing bits and pieces, you end up getting stuff in places you didn't know you could.
Absolutely do. So I'm going to have a little look at my piece that I'd cut. And then, where's my birdies gone?
Crafty Angie, I will show you the showstopper again before the end of the show. Fear not.
Perfect. Right, so let me grab, now what can I stick on the back of there? Bit of glue. Bit of glue. And again, don't do a Debbie. Don't waste the cardstock. Please do extract it, because especially when you're doing things like, do you know, the flowers?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of wasting another piece of cardstock, what you can be doing is using that surplus that's hidden away. You could be using that. So that's me, matte and my layer, first part. So let's make sure that's stuck down nicely. I'm going to pop that over the top, and yeah, like that. That's nice.
Lovely.
Yes, very nice.
Lovely embossing folder, that, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
So versatile.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. So again, I'm just going to pop that over the top. I'm just going to hold that into place until it sticks down. Oops, bit of surplus glue. Thank goodness it's all purpose. I can rub those little rubber balls.
Glue bogies.
That's the ones. I'll let you say it this time. But yeah, just pop that over. And then we'll add our piecing. Now I'm going to lift this because I want that lifting element. So I'm going to pop some foam pads around the back. So let's grab, whoops, don't you go anywhere. There we go. A foam pad or 2 around the back of my little birds. There we go. And then let's pop that.
I tell you what, as much as you say, oh, I've only done like 3 projects, they have been brilliant in this show. I think
Very
quality
kind of
over
you.
quantity, certainly, this time around. Look at that.
There we go. Just pop that in that centre. Completely changing that look of
Yeah.
the creator card. Just want to make sure, can I just lift that up a little minute? I want to make sure it's on.
I think they're my 2 favourite lovebirds that you've created in this show.
Aww.
Out of all of them. I think if you and I were lovebirds, we'd be those 2. Perched on that little heart branch together.
And then, well, this sentiment's going to make sense then. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, do you know? Honestly, good friends lift you when you forget to fly.
Yeah.
That's definitely a good
That's you
one
and I,
to
that.
do. That is definitely a Ben and Debbie sentiment. And I'm just going to pop a couple of my larger foam pads on the back of there. And I can get them off the sheet. And my finger. There we go. And we'll add that on. And apart from that, I'm not going to add anything else to it.
No, doesn't need anything else.
Doesn't need anything.
Beautiful.
I didn't realise that were a really large one. Let me just snip that off. There we go. Ah!
Oh, don't cut your fingers.
No, I know, it's not my finger, it's my scissors, because
Oh.
I've got rubbish still on my scissors. I've not cleaned them, so let's just take off the back. Foam pads are fabulous, but my God, these are sticky. They were going absolutely everywhere. And then just pop that underneath that little love archway. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Happy with that. So, yeah, so a nice little technique with your ink pads. And your gilded waxes, and then taking that creator card and using it in a different way by snipping into it, bit of paper piece in there, and can create a completely different look to how it was intended. So yes, I hope you have enjoyed. There's no way I can get one squeezed in here about 2 minutes.
Don't you even dare.
I wouldn't do that to you, Ben. But I hope you've enjoyed what I have shown you, and I hope you're enjoying this collection just as much as we love it. Everything just works so beautifully together, and it's that uplifting love. Love is definitely in the air today, because this one is an absolute belter of a collection.
Love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. Gorgeous frame, says Pat. Saving this show for the inspiration Debbie provided, as always. You've even got the soundtrack to this show as well, haven't you, which is great. Roslyn says, the flowers look like they are flowing behind the birds. Has got that sort of sense of movement there. And Christine says, so pretty, Debbie. Carol says, I would never have thought of cutting the birds free from the border. I really like that. And Michael Adams says, crafting at its best. For you, Crafty Angie, and for everybody else who wanted to see the quickest of flicks through everything that you're going to get. So remember, the Showstopper is the best option. It's everything I'm about to show you for that price there, £56 or $72 if you're a Platinum member. Double points on this, of course, as well. Bottom of the screen are the first 3 items I'm about to show you, which is your bonus buy. So for those of you that don't understand, you get the Showstopper, which is everything I'm about to show you, and then if you want more of the card and paper at half price, you add that into your basket with that, and then that becomes half the price on your screen. So the paper pad, very quickly, beautiful double-sided papers, fantastic collection of colours that you got in here. I think colours for all seasons, stunning florals, all of the different types of your beautiful lovebirds in there as well, nestled in amongst the stunning florals, double-sided as well. So if you just want the beautiful florals on their own, without all of the added extras, without those lovebirds, you can just flip your papers over. So you get 24 double-sided sheets in your 12x12. You then get that replicated in your 6x6. There's a shrunken down version of the 12x12, and then your luxury linen card as well. So it's 24 sheets within your luxury linen, all of these beautiful colours, 6 fantastic colours, and you're going to get 4 sheets of each. And no surprise, again, to learn that all of the colours here will work perfectly with the colours that you have in your papers. So that's the first part of your Showstopper, and that also equals your bonus buy. So if you go for the Showstopper, you add that bundle in, bottom of your screen, and you get it half price. But what else do you get? I hear you cry. Well, you are going to get beautiful edgeable. That is called Love is in the Air, with the beautiful vine, and then you've got the lovebirds within the cage. You've also got within this set the lovebirds stamp and die set, and this beautiful creator card die that you have just seen, the I Love You. So you can do as Debbie did and just snip away that outer frame should you wish, but plenty of options when you're using that one. You're also going to receive the beautiful blossom, stunning embossing folder. So if you want to recreate Debbie's last card and you don't want to buy the full bundle, it's those 2 items really that you're going to need to go for. And then of course you have got this one here, which is called the Written in Feathers, all of your beautiful sentiments. Again, all positive, all uplifting, and you get all of that within that Showstopper bundle for £56 or $72 if you're a platinum member, double points, and then there's your Showstopper as well if you want more card and paper for half of the price. What a show. Thank you for all of the last minute lovely comments coming through. Don't forget to check out your baskets. Check out on the web as well all the deals that we've got as far as the Black Friday sales are concerned. Lots and lots of discounts across all things Sarah's Signature, ink pads, pens, paper and card, you name it, we've got a discount. And talking of Sarah's Signature collections, that's what we're going to be concentrating on tonight at 5, isn't it? Masterclassing.
Yeah, we've got 4 different collections on there, I think. Yeah,
Fairy Glade,
4 different ones. Yeah,
Floral Elegance.
And it's open
Wilder
floor
Heart.
as well. I've got demos planned, but if there's anything you want to ask away.
Absolutely. Garden parties on there, Age of Elegance as well, so yeah, do ask away. In the meantime, we are very busy. We're going to have a lunch, but we're also going to be recording another one of our pre-recorded content shows for the weekend. So Sunday's Craft Along we're going to be doing. So if you get a chance over the weekend, always tune in to join us 5 o'clock UK time, which is midday Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, for some fresh new content each and every single weekend. But in the meantime, thank you to everyone for joining us for the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here live at 5. Until then, bye for now. Mr. Loba Loba.